Ladies and gentlemen, I am broke and shadow banned, but dang, do I love putting out good information. My December fundraiser has been stuck at $1,148 for 5 days, and only you can unstick it with a contribution. Would you be so kind? Okay, great. All right, I've been talking about the possibility of a West Coast USA Christmas Eve volcano for a while now. And then I was like, we need to be on the lookout for possible earthquake swarms. And then I noticed when there was an earthquake swarm by the Spain's La Palma volcano before the eruption, they were like, hey, we need to be on volcano alert because you're having a earthquake swarm at a volcano. But when that happens with Oregon, they're like, yeah, it's normal. And so we had the largest earthquake swarm I've ever seen with over 13 5.0 magnitudes right off about 300 miles off the coast of Oregon or over the axial Seamount underwater volcano. And nobody's even mentioning the possibility of that volcano erupting, even though Pacific Northwest volcano forecast to erupt eventually. So, yeah, these are crazy days indeed, man. And if it were going to majorly erupt, I would guess it would be around Christmas Eve on the 3rd Saturn square Uranus. We will have to stay tuned, though. I do not want it to erupt. I'm not trying to scare anybody. As I've said many times, THORnews is not based off clicks because I'm shadow banned. I literally depend on contributions and donations to survive. So I only try to put out good information. And before the Oregon swarm started, we had a swarm down here, which kind of still is continuing with almost a 4.0 earthquake every single day. So we definitely live in crazy times, my friends. So stay cool. And I mean, look at all that. That's a lot of activity along the coast. So stay cool, stay aware. And if you're on the coast, I would definitely have some type of a plan in case shit does go sideways. Welcome to the SBC Party, pal. We've got spring-like tornadoes coming up tomorrow on Friday for like Kentucky and Tennessee. Pretty nasty bullseye, if you ask me. This is tomorrow on Friday, where we'll be watching out for severe weather. And I have noticed the last few days have energetically been horrible. Lots of people seem to be in a very bad mood. Lots of people seem to have their pessimist masks on. And, like I've said, I'm going to do my very best to stay optimistic through the end of the year and get into the Christmas spirit whenever I can. Though the collective energy has been kind of in the toilet, swimming with big turds, for lack of a better term. But yeah, there's your danger zone, and you got a storm coming in. And then you've got rain starting to come to the West Coast, and that includes California. And so you've got a lot of rain coming into the West Coast with wave after wave after wave of storms and atmospheric rivers. And that will hit California and parts of the Nevada mountains and such. And then even parts down here. And so we are looking out for some type of natural disaster type situation, a la what happened on the 14th of February, what happened in June for Canada. And so, like I've said, I think it will either be lots of flooding for the West Coast or possible earthquake and volcano. No matter what, we need to be prepared for that. And if nothing happens, then just thank God, Jesus, or whoever, your higher power is. Unless you don't have a higher power, then I guess thank yourself. It's supposed to get up to 82 degrees today in Texas, but I've heard rumors that in areas up here, it's pretty dang cold, and some people are even getting snow. It's super duper freezy cold in Russia, Siberia-ish. We are talking negative 81 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll literally freeze your ass off. As the coldest it's gotten there since December 2008 or 1984. Where have I heard that date before? You've got high wind threats for later Saturday. Strong southwest winds developed through the day. This is the Northeast. We're talking, in New England-y land. I don't know if you know this. New England isn't a state. It's a state of mind. What I see here is a massive dump. Gross. Too much information. Oh, he's talking about snow. Coming over the South Coast mountains. Gross again. Oh, he's talking about snow. And the highway passes Friday p.m. through Sunday p.m. So stay tuned. This is British Columbia. They've had a lot of trouble lately. I wish them no more trouble. Yep, rain in Santa Barbara now, and it's probably going to continue for a couple weeks. BB is talking about temperatures and high humidity, ingredients for severe thunderstorms for people like Somerville, Dyersburg, Jonesboro, Helena. So if you are in the orange area, roll a Dungeons & Dragons 10-sided dice. If you get a 1, be prepared for tornadoes. Comet C2021A Leonard also briefly passes into the constellation Hercules tonight. Hercules. Hopefully that is good news. The comet is about to flip over from the morning to the evening skies this coming weekend. It makes its closest approach to Earth on the 13th, which is about 4 days away. And we always look out for earthquakes when comets get close, because, I don't know, the comet-Earth-Sun relationship is strange. Everything is strange, man. Make America fun again. Make Earth fun again. You know? What crazy times we live in. Yeah, this is a pretty cool comet. It is not as cool as Neowise, but they say comets are omens of bad things, and after Neowise came around, we had the plague, so maybe it's better this isn't that big of a deal. You can rejoice, though, because eclipse season is officially over. Michigan COVID hospitalizations are at the highest peak ever since the plague started. As I've said, I thought that, like, Texas has already gone through the worst, I believe, but states up north will probably have their worst part of this end year anyways, during the winter. Okay. Wait, there's a place in Xinjiang called Kansas? Or is this Kansas, USA? Do they have horses in China? Well, that was a joke. Probably wasn't funny, though. Did you know they have atmospheric rivers in France? Yep. On bout de course de une rivière atmosphérique, it dens in... Okay, that's not funny, so I'm not going to do the whole thing like that. And I hope my sense of humor returns. Hey, it's another great year for billionaires, adding $1.6 trillion to their wealth during this year. Okay. Want to hear something funny? Well, it made me laugh. GF Cornish talking about an Irish trampoline. I can't tell if an Irish trampoline is a drink, an insult, or both. Obligatory picture of attractive female. Yeah, dude, should be crazy. But watch this spot down here. That is so interesting. Almost looks like the cat hair doom, except it's for dryness. Ontario, you'll get some windiness also. You had a very strong magnitude 6.0 earthquake in the East China Sea. Hey, who doesn't love an insane sunrise? That's a single negative. But hey, you know, this is Jason J. Patton, a earthquake scientist, saying, hey, sequences and swarms are totally common. So, you know, for La Palma, it's like a earthquake volcano warning, but for Oregon, it's totally common. I can't even remember a time where you had 13.5 magnitude earthquakes there, right by a volcano. But hey, maybe it's the aliens and the Nazis building an undersea base. Did you ever think about that? But JJ is discussing why this type of event is too small and too far away to affect the Cascadia megathrust fault. I can't even remember a time any type of a earthquake official scientist was like, hey, we've got an earthquake warning for you guys. They usually just show up and they're like, hey, no, everything's going to be okay. But technically everything's been okay since the 1984 earthquake that really screwed up San Francisco. I don't remember us having any warnings then either. I'm just saying. Take everything with a giant grain of salt and maybe a half an inch of snow or two. This is Maine. Good news for Sierra. Snow on the way tonight and tomorrow. This round won't add up to a whole lot, but a much better chance for significant snow is on the way next week. The same system will bring significant rain to the Bay Area. But get out and do a snow dance for me if you can. Hey, it's Grupple season in Bill Pullman Town. Watch this 15 minutes later. We're going to go into the future. Bam, Grupple in your face. There is a rumor that heavy snow will span from the Central Rockies to the upper Midwest over the next few days. We're talking 6 to 8 inches for the Wyoming Front Range to the upper Midwest. Hey, locally higher amounts are possible. Everybody's talking about the torch. Yeah, that's right. It's predicted that the next 2 weeks are going to be very hot for the red area, except for in Santa Claus land, which we know as Alaska. This super Merry Christmas Torchmas was brought to us by Vortexy Jeff. Speaking of the La Palma volcano, it's still going, and man, it has sure put out a lot of lava. Speaking of interesting information, USGS volcanoes, recent ground deformation data showed evidence of possible shallow magma intrusion in Alaska. Interesting. Stephanie Dippy has asked us to insert any opinion about Pluto here. So, the Pluto-Venus conjunction 3 times that we will be facing on the 11th and then on Christmas Day. I don't really know what to expect. That's my opinion. Now, Reed Timmer showing us an expansive lower level jet will be ripping over 25 states Friday night. This massive lower level jet is due to a closed low off the Baja California, the place where all that earthquake activity swarm has been happening. So technically, in my opinion, we've got 2 swarms, one in the Baja California area and the other in Oregon. Although the Oregon one has calmed down over the last few hours. That ejects around the base of the parent trough, and northeast is a large jet streak carving out an unusually large warm sector. Oh, okay. But yeah, Friday storm should be a wicked ripper. Hey, burnout is definitely impacting security. I think security is when you protect stuff, and defense is when you protect people. Maybe there's a little bit of burnout in the defensive sector as well. Like I said, the last week, and maybe the last year or last 2 years have been pretty dang rough. So hopefully I'll snap back too soon. And I hope you do have a super duper wonderful day. Hey, if you would like to contribute to THORnews to break the 5-day slump, it would be greatly appreciated. But I know everybody's going through something. Please take care of your family, your friends, your pets first. If you got something left over, I've given my everything to y'all. Hopefully it'll come back to me somehow. All right. God bless everyone. Have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay cool.